Hand me a beer boozle.
Beer boozle?
Because I obviously need one.
I don't. You do.
Did you pre-order your Last of Us? Are you not doing it? I can't remember if you're into it or not.
Me? Nah. I didn't even watch the trailer. Fuck them.
Fuck them. Why?
I haven't played the first one yet.
Oh.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
It's too intricate for me. You turn my brain off.
It's emotional. Sad.
Nah, I'm sad enough.
Yeah.
Welcome to the FELLAshitSHOW. What's today? September 29th.
Wow.
We're talking about some shit
Yeah.
from this week. Where your week,
420?
it's 421, but close enough. We're your weekly news updaters. Like, you rely on us.
The three of us out of the billions.
Yeah, you're gonna get it straight here from us, and it's gonna be honest and delicious.
Yep.
Brian, hit me with some shit!
Like news?
Hell yeah!
Spider-Man?
Spider-Man, we saw it coming.
Yes, we did. Like, for real, though.
Called that shit.
It was way too short-lived, this whole feud.
Yeah.
You could tell
It
by
was kind of childish.
you could
honestly.
tell by like Kevin and Tom Holland's reactions to the original like breakup. It's like, oh yeah, I mean, gee whiz, yeah, and then boom,
Yeah.
back on track.
Well,
did they release the deal? Like, what's the deal? Did they say?
one more Spider-Man movie or something?
No, like money wise. Did they break down the money wise? Because
yes,
that's
they
what the big breakdown
They
was. So I'm just curious. I didn't look into
They
it
did.
enough.
They broke it down.
Well, here's the thing. Maybe it's tied to The Last of Us because that's announced. They made a shit ton of money already. They're like, okay, we don't need money anymore, Disney. You can have them back.
No, fuck no. Spider-Man's their most profitable thing ever.
After briefly breaking up, Sony Pictures and Marvel have found a way to get back into the Spider-Man business together. On Friday, the two companies jointly announced that Marvel Studios and its president, Kevin Feige, will produce the third film in the Spider-Man Homecoming series. It will once again feature Tom Holland reprising his role as the titular hero.
Yeah.
Titties.
The rumor mill roared back to life this week.
Fuck, give me some numbers, Brian.
With hints that the
I don't need to hear the
companies
rumor
were
mill
close to broker
roaring.
a new agreement. So it was announced.
Tits
So
and
Disney
rumor
wanted
mills.
the film be financed on a 50-50 bias.
Yes.
Let's see. With
My wedding.
arrangements,
I know, right?
stipulated that Marvel receives about 5%.
Be funnier if I did.
First dollar gross.
If you don't get married, you don't.
Okay, wait, how much?
So right here, Marvel and Disney will receive roughly 25% of total profits.
That's better.
according to insiders.
I called that weeks ago. That they're gonna be like, all right, fine, we'll take a little bit less. Because we're already making fucking
That's total. Last time it was 5% of every dollar.
5. Yeah, they got up 20, so they're winning.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the Russos or if it was Feige, but one of them's like, ooh, this is really bad move for Sony.
I think it was the Russos that said that.
And then a week later, it's like, never mind.
Oh yeah, it's totally never mind. Because
I'm happy.
like
about
I said
it,
forever
but
ago,
it's annoying.
Sony doesn't got fuck without what the MCU did. Venom wasn't good. All their other Spider-Man attempts have been flopping. All their ideas are shit, and then MCU picked it up and made something good out of it. It's like, you're fucking crazy to not go with it. But they did ask for too much. This is better.
Yeah.
25% is way more reasonable.
Even beyond the financial whatever jargon, the story needed it. Where they left at the end is what were they gonna fucking do? What were they gonna do?
Yeah.
So this right here is like, well,
Their
at least
only option.
we'll get like a solid ending out of this trilogy and out of Spider-Man.
Well,
And there's a big theory because Madam Web was recently announced as being a movie as well. She is this is from the cartoon. I'm not a comic book expert, but from the cartoon, she was like in one episode where several Spider-Mans from different universes came together, and she was like the one that brought them together.
I would love to see a Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire, Adam Garfield,
I
and
definitely think
that'd be
they're
awesome.
doing something
what
like
happened.
that. Like I think the theory is to bring
even
her
the cartoon
in
one.
and to bring like these universes together while simultaneously breaking away from the MCU.
Yeah.
Like
so the multi.
They needed the MCU to break away.
Right.
For them to think that they're going to break away right now was just absurd.
Right.
The MCU needed them. They needed the MCU.
Right.
Honestly, I think the MCU was just like big dicking them and like, 50%.
Right.
But they knew they weren't going to get that, and they knew this was going to happen. They got 25% though. If it came down to it, I bet they would have been like, we'll go back to the old deal, whatever. Because they need it. They need it. I mean, it's not an option. They needed it.
But do they need it?
Yes, because they built it up too much. They built it up like completely.
I know, but they're trying so hard to be a staple in film. Do they need to be?
Yes.
So.
With how they built up Spider-Man Far From Home and all that shit.
No, the ending of Spider-Man Far From Home was one of the best Marvel endings.
Yeah.
He's the only one of the few that's incognito this whole time, and for him to be painted this blasphemer and leave us on that cliffhanger, that's what pissed me off.
That's what I'm saying, is that's why the MCU needed it, because they've got clear plans that they needed him for. And if they just drop him now, they've got... It would cost them more money to rewrite what they were doing than to just be like, you guys can have more money, fuck it.
I do think for sure we will see Spider-Man and Doctor Strange
together?
And...
Oh...
I think that's another big thing with the deal, was that they're going to let Sony use him more. Because kind of how Kevin said it, I read it, but I don't remember.
Yeah.
But he kind of made it sound more like they're going to use Spider-Man more, like with their own stuff, but we still get to use him for our stuff too.
Which is fucking awesome. Because I want to see Tom Hardy team up with Tom Holland.
Tom Holland.
Do it dry.
Dry in the butt.
I think this is awesome for the fanboy in me. I'm so freaking excited for the Spider. Like, at least to get a solid ending out of it. Like a solid, just like.
I'm honestly excited to see him with Venom.
Send off.
Yeah.
Personally, I think I'm totally into that.
Totally.
If Venom shows up in the next Spider-Man, I'm fine with that. I'm totally fine with that. But again, they put all their eggs in the one basket too much, which was a bad idea for them, which is like one of the biggest flubs I think the MCU's ever done.
Yeah.
Right. With a property that they don't like outright own, which was strange. Was Doctor Strange?
Well, and that's the other thing is, even after all this is said and done, it's like they're still gonna see the hit. They're still like when they make the fourth Spider-Man or whatever, and it's still Tom Holland and he's not in the MCU or whatever. It's still gonna just be like.
The average person's gonna be like, huh?
Yeah. Like, really.
You what?
And I think that's partly why Marvel, or at least the MCU, needed this way, is to finish up their end of things and be like, you can do whatever the hell you want with Spider-Man.
They're gonna kill him.
But just let us...
Like, weird. Then the Sony's gonna be like, he's still alive, actually. It's just JK.
They just kill him.
Total JK.
Yeah. J.K. Rowling,
J.K. Rowling's gonna make him trans-gator.
I hope so.
Bill Hader.
Yep.
I kind of feel like, from all the conversations I've had with people...
With Sony?
I really feel... no. People aren't really hyped on Phase 4. And I kind of feel like no one fucking cares.
I do. I keep saying this.
I'm gonna watch them, obviously, but I just feel like not.
Are you talking about the conversation you had with me? Because I'm not.
No, I'm not either. I'm gonna watch them because I feel obligated. I love the MCU, but I feel like they fucking should have ended it.
Yeah.
But now they're gonna continue with all this bullshit, and they're gonna be nonchalant about
They
it.
clearly can't end it. Though.
So I feel like when they did
sure.
Spider-Man, like, okay, fuck you, Sony, take them. I feel like, that brings another point. I feel like they're like, oh shit, maybe we shouldn't have done that because Spider-Man's
Far From Home.
Now he's very far from home. No, but they're also doubting Captain Marvel.
Oh,
Did you guys read about that?
No, that was a big thing. Captain Marvel was supposed to be what Spider-Man is becoming.
Exactly.
I heard that wasn't necessarily true, though.
Yeah, it's probably big.
They're doubting Captain Marvel?
Yeah, that Disney said that.
Well, I'm doubting Captain Marvel.
I am too.
I think they redid things a little bit though.
Oh no, they definitely did.
Because I think she was supposed to be like the new face. They openly said she was the new face.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin said that.
Yeah.
And then clearly from her movie and Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man's the new face.
Right.
Which is obviously they had a little bit of mix up there.
Yeah, and obviously numbers tell as well. Far From Home hit $1 billion.
Oh, yeah.
Captain Marvel hit.
She got punched out of the screen.
$3.
She hit that for sure.
She made like a taco or something.
She made a earned a Taco Bell. One Taco Bell.
But yeah. Anyways, the numbers show, and so obviously, yeah, they need to hang on to Spider-Man. They're gonna
regardless of like the sexist shit. Like Captain Marvel wasn't very good.
No, yeah, totally not.
It was.
Yeah,
it would have been better if it came out 6 years ago.
I don't think Spider-Man Far From Home was very good.
I think
though,
Captain Marvel should come out now.
Yes,
with this phase.
Them cramming it between those movies was just ghastly.
No, it's the fact that they painted this picture that she's going to help with the war with Thanos, and they threw her in at the last second.
Yeah,
that's
she's
why
too fucking strong.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. Why wouldn't you introduce her fucking before Doctor Strange, before Ant-Man? Why was Kevin Feige and all those other guys, the old producers, sitting there like, okay, let's map this out. We're going to do Infinity War Saga Part 1 and Part 2, but they changed that. They didn't fucking know what they were doing, man.
That's the first sign of, I think, they don't know what they're doing.
That's the one thing I've been so pissed about, like, these past 6-8 movies, has just been... A lot of them have been good, don't get me wrong, but it's the planning. They were so good at planning and mapping things out at the beginning.
Yeah.
Iron Man 2, all that. You know, from there on, like, Thor and...
they had, like, a 10-year plan.
Captain America, yeah. They had it all mapped out and, like... going good, like, and they would mention things at just the right time before that movie was even happening, like years later. You know what I mean? Like
it was almost in the background, but then like, oh what?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
What, are you serious?
And the hardcore fans are like, oh shit, we're actually gonna see shit, and then it finally happened. It's all come, but I feel like these last, like I say, like maybe 6 movies have just been like. They've made so much money and they know they all have us by the nuts.
We have to watch the next movie.
Yeah, so they're just
have to.
I'm obligated.
They're just going to be like, here's the
That's what Captain Marvel was. Captain Marvel was like, you have to watch this.
Yeah.
Because you saw that. You saw Infinity War. You have to watch this. Know what's going on in Endgame.
Totally.
You had to watch what happened in Ant-Man and the Wasp to know what's going on.
Yeah.
I was like, I didn't want to watch that movie.
But I love them
all.
I actually didn't mind that movie.
What? What?
I didn't mind that movie.
I didn't mind it, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I'm not gonna buy it.
The only shit I have to talk on Endgame is the rat scene.
The rat scene?
He's the one that gets Ant-Man out of the van.
The rat. Yeah.
I don't hate it, but it's like this chance encounter. Like that rat's the fucking hero.
They were probably just in like a room like this. Like, how do we get him out of the van?
Dude, I hope they were smoking mad J's.
Man, there's rats in San Francisco.
You know
man.
what though? If we make that big enough, they will actually make that a plot point in one of their next movies that somebody was the rat. And somebody actually, like for real, no shit. If
Shang-Chi is probably a shapeshifter and he was a rat.
Well, we brought up J.K. Rowling. What if it was Peter Pettigrew, man?
Oh shit!
He's just fucking saving the world now.
That'd be cool.
That's the greatest redemption arc I've ever heard.
She doesn't tie people in; she just ties them queer.
I'm just saying, if we made that big enough, they would actually make a legit reason why, and they would bring it up in their next movie where, it was actually somebody that shapeshifted into a rat, and that's who let Ant-Man.
Because that fan was
isn't that crazy? And we're gonna make a whole movie about it.
Yeah, like for real.
Kevin Feige's doing Star Wars now, huh?
Yes, he is. And
that's pretty cool.
Is it? Will it?
Okay.
I mean, or will it turn to MCU?
I want to talk about this.
Okay.
So,
it needs to be more creative.
Kevin Feige has been doing a fantastic job about keeping all of this story together with the MCU. There's one big thing though: the comic books. He has source material. I feel like
he's a big comic fan. Yeah,
I feel like he is. Yeah, I feel like he is what the Game of Thrones.
D&D.
Yes. I feel like he is what they were to Game of Thrones.
They were magnificent adapters.
As soon as the books weren't there, they're like,
exactly.
We'll write our own stuff. Like, can you say that? Oh shit, I don't know. Like, and they started writing. But like,
can you write?
Yeah,
right, dude.
Dude, I can't even fucking read.
How did I get here?
No, but for real. So Kevin Feige, I have way big trust in Kevin Feige because of what he's done. But he does have source material. He's gone in and tweaked. He doesn't write
though. He's a smart guy.
It's true. No,
but I think that will be he'll find the right person maybe to write
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
He's gonna still be the head of every okay, this connects here, this connects here. I hope he's very smart about it though at the beginning. But this is the other thing.
I don't want to turn to the MCU though.
Yeah, but isn't he? Yeah. But isn't he leaving the MCU just for like a little bit? Wasn't there to do Star Wars? Like,
Marx
okay,
Brothers said
okay.
they were done.
I guess this hasn't been announced, but they did announce that this next phase is going to be like 4 years, right? Instead of 10 years, right? It's like a much shorter phase. I wonder if they did that because they're taking his time away from that to do the same model with Star Wars.
So he's mapped out
and
4
mapped
years
out,
for the
yeah,
MCU,
yeah.
and now he's like
Now
leaving
maybe
to go
4
map
years
out.
for the Star Wars. Anyways,
My only big complaint, cause he's a smart dude, and he's got a good vision, but it works for the MCU. I don't want Star Wars to turn into that. It's already kind of turning into that. I want it to be more creative. George Lucas is a nut job.
But he's also pissed about things.
But no, that's what I'm saying. He's a nut job.
That's what
But look
happens
what
when
he
you sell out.
created, because
Yeah,
it was just like crazy ideas and
And now
shit,
it's
and it was
like
so
the biggest
creative
thing.
and weird.
Right.
Say what you want about the prequel trilogy, the whole
I like
politics and shit was just outrageously annoying.
I guess.
But it was like it was creative though,
It was
and it was like out there and like stupid and weird and
Right.
everything. That's what I want. I want more. I want get some weird fucker in there to write some crazy out there story that works into Star Wars. Kevin Feige is gonna make it like Walmart brand Star Wars.
You
I don't want
do
that.
Fuck that.
Like I love the MCU, but that's what it's
like
gonna
main
turn in.
chain,
It's gonna
like
turn
main-
into just like you got to see this one and this one because this is gonna happen because this
man.
it's like Walmart brand. We all go to Walmart because it's
Disney's-
cheap and delicious. But
Disney
I
is-
want creative. I want what's a weird store brand.
Oh,
Great
God.
value?
Man.
Great value is that
Dirty Joe.
is that Walmart.
Dirty Joe Punsters.
Dirty Joe Punsters. Anyway, I want the shitty weird store that looks like you might get herpes if you walk in it, but they got great cuts of meat.
There you go.
That's where I go get my meat in the town because they're delicious.
It's like the
I
whole-
go to Walmart for because it's safe and
Is it?
I know
Convenient.
but I go here for my big thick like
Smiths.
llama meat and shit, you
So-
know, because it's delicious. That's what I want. People, I want llama meat cutters
Llama meat.
making these movies, not the Kevin Feige's at Walmart.
Oh, okay. So what we know of the Star Wars universe that's
I
coming
agree.
so far, we have Ryan Johnson doing his own thing. We have the Game of
Walmart.
Thrones. We have the Game of Thrones guys doing their own
But
thing.
haven't they kind of pumped the brakes after all the hate?
I think they've pumped the brakes because of this, because of the Kevin Feige thing.
I think
they're
pumped-
getting all the I think they're starting at the top and doing the pyramid thing where they're like, let's get everything organized, let's get everything in order. Now let's start production.
I think
on
they're
all these
pumping
things.
the brakes visually. I don't think there's any brakes pumped. I
No.
think the same
I think-
shit's happening. They're just not divulging the same information like they would have.
I know, but with all the shit in the backlash they got for season 8, I really feel like they're kind of like, oh fuck, maybe we're not that good.
I think they're the first ones coming out though. Isn't their movie the first one?
I think so,
being
actually,
developed?
yeah.
Ryan Johnson's
Before
kind of a
Ryan's?
trilogy.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
So are the Game of Thrones guys.
But they've been very vague on it. It's almost like this trilogy is the same trilogy.
If you think about
Ryan's
it, though,
writing it and they're like kind of developing it.
Okay.
I don't know. That's just what it kind of seems like.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is what if instead of having the Walmart just flush and watch all these movies to get it, what if it was like one Star Wars movie was just like a straight up horror movie and it's like a
Dude,
scary Star
more
Wars
money.
movie. Then another one is like a thriller, and then another one is just like a straight up action, and another one is a love story, and another one is and it's like all of these are in the same universe and they all
But
take
that's what
place.
works so good with the original Star Wars. It was a good love story. It was a good thriller. It was a good action. It was a good sci-fi.
Right.
We need that again.
I guess I'm just saying, like, what if they mix it up? Because it sounds like the MCU is going to be trying this phase, or
This
or
phase
next
sounds very
phase
experimental.
is like
Yeah.
there's going to be a horror, like Doctor Strange, right? It's going to be a
it's
horror
straight
base,
horror, yeah.
which is awesome.
Yeah.
Probably be
Anyways.
super funny too.
Or the New Mutants that one that they
That
acquired
movie
that they
needs
don't.
to-
that might not happen.
Yeah, I know.
Come out, man. I was
Uh,
so excited for that movie.
Really?
You weren't?
So excited?
A horror movie, X-Men movie?
No.
I don't think it was going to be rated R.
No, I wasn't excited.
And I mentally projected that it would be based after Logan.
How excited I am! I still haven't watched this trailer.
For new movies?
You haven't even seen it.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we might get flagged if we show it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that.
Fucking assholes.
Speaking
of which,
talking to you guys.
this is the second time we've done the Fellowship Show, and we got fucking blocked because we're too fucking funny.
Too good.
We're too good.
Real.
Yeah, this is just too real for the mainstream media.
What else do we gotta
Fuck
talk about?
you. Speaking of Game of Thrones, Game of Bones, man.
I was gonna say propose a toast really quick.
Oh,
Sid
what's up?
Haig.
To Sid Haig.
I've only watched him in those 2 movies, so.
May he be resting.
Oh shit, he looked like he needed to die 25 years ago.
He looked like he was dead.
He looked rough as
You
fuck.
know his eyelids are wide
Fake.
open in his grave right now.
I love that scene in Devil's Rejects when he's fantasizing about fucking that girl.
Oh yeah.
He's like, ooh, next time you're gonna have to pay me. Did you just call me a fucking whore? I calls him as I see him.
Yeah, I calls him as I see him, yeah. I remember that,
That's
yeah.
right.
I was a youngster
And I love
watching
the part.
that. Too young to watch that.
I love the part when he's in a rush and that lady's with her child and he like punches the woman. Like, don't you like clowns? Aren't we fucking funny?
Aren't we fucking funny?
He's
Yeah.
just crying. Oh,
Yeah, good stuff.
good for you, Sid Haig. You made it to 80. We all,
Better than I'll do.
That's better than most of us.
my goal is to make it to 80 plus or minus one day.
You?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really?
shit.
Unless I'm spry.
I make it
But
80.
yes, man.
I'm like 50 in peace.
I want to make it to
50
60.
done.
60?
60. Get me to 60. I'll die as mad as I am now. I guess. I don't know. I do want to make it to 60.
I used to think about this when I was younger. Like, how old do I really want to live?
60.
I was like, okay, A, become successful by 30. Probably not happening. B,
You thought this as a child?
yeah.
2-year-old?
I was in the womb just writing it down.
Yeah.
On the
Like
walls
writing-
of the wall.
Writing on your mom's uterine wall.
I was shitting
Crossing it
eating
in.
I gotta think about this. What am I gonna be in 30 years?
Well, before I
Gotcha.
got married, I was like, I want to die when I'm 20. And then I got married, I was like, maybe 30. And then I have kids, like, 60, I guess.
Season
Fuck.
graduated, yes.
God damn.
Maybe if you're lucky.
You desire so much of me, family. God. Yes.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones, they got kind of boned. Boned on the Emmys.
Yeah.
It's all stupid.
At least they
anyway.
won Best Drama.
It is. It's so stupid. Okay, can we, like, honestly take a huge step back, though, and, like,
About all award
all
shows.
those cable award shows, all the award shows in general, really, but all the, especially the cable stuff, it's like everything that won is on a streaming service.
Yeah.
And like it's like why. I don't know. It was just I didn't watch it. I watched like
I
reels
never
of
watch
like,
it. Yeah, I look up after.
Yeah, and
You
it also looked like a hot mess.
All your
It looks like-
complaints about Game of Thrones, nothing has ever been like that. Ever.
It's true.
Whether you agree with the writing or how it ended or not,
Right.
like, which I don't, they should have gotten every award, even in the comedy section. Fuck it. They should have got every award. No one's ever gone that balls to the wall production, years of fucking creative
But I
fucking
think-
shit and
but I
everything.
think it's based
nuts.
off of yearly things.
It is. It's a year-to-year thing. I'm just saying, like, they
I
earned it. Just
understand
fucking
that.
give them every award they were nominated for. They should have
Right.
been nominated
What bothers
for.
me about
just give
Emmys-
it to them.
Yeah, what bothers me about the Emmys and the Oscars, I don't like how it's like these people, you know? I don't know who the fuck they are, but they're the ones that are nominating these. They should treat it like American Idol. We fucking pull out our phones and
We vote.
let us fucking vote. We're the
For
ones
sure.
supplying their goddamn...
I fully agree with
We'll do it
that.
right now.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is hit the like button, and we know what you.
If you like this video, we're gonna win the next Oscar. Don't though.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
Um,
Get the fuck out of here now.
no, but yeah,
It's
Game of Thrones.
shit.
You're right. Game of Thrones should have won a lot of.
A lot of the shit that won was just like, it's just like these goofy things that like they're probably good, but come on,
So I
come
watched,
the fuck
I've
on.
watched Fleabag.
Fleabag cleaned up.
It
What in the hell?
I've
is
never
this?
watched it.
It is not very good.
That bitch is writing the new 007. Sorry, I said bitch.
No, is she really? Is she
Yes.
really? Like the new one that's coming out? She's writing
Yes.
it.
Who? The
Uh-oh.
what's her name?
The main girl. The girl that
and she
directed
plays
and
the
acted.
robot in Solo. Voices
She's
it.
the Solo. Okay.
Is that the same person? Does it voice match what I'm saying?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, they brought her in. She has like a 3-name word.
Yeah,
Three word name.
Yeah.
Yeah, she came in to help write the
Mary
new
Elizabeth Winstead.
007. So
Wait, she's writing it, not directing.
no, she's just helping write
Oh, I thought you said directed. I was like, what?
it. Nope,
Okay.
she wrote it though, and then
Helping write it. So
It's bad, man.
It's what is
that?
Oh well,
Don't
Fleabag
take 007 from me.
Fleabag wasn't like terrible, but it just
was it sexist man fucking bitches and killing people as a 007 spy?
Exactly.
No, it wasn't. That's what 007 is. I get being like we gotta like be more sensitive, but 007 is 007. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, no, we can have a couple things, right?
I know.
Can I have a couple things?
I guess it's more.
God damn.
It's more like the creativeness of it. Like maybe she could bring something really cool to it. I don't know. I've only
Isn't a black woman the new 007 though?
No.
Whoa,
no.
Tall.
Is that get shut down?
That's Daniel Craig's still in it. He's still.
No, he's still no, but right. We talked about this, right?
It doesn't need to happen.
No. There's a scene. Okay, there's supposed to be a part that happens in it. This is all speculation too, but there's supposed to be a part that happens in it where he somehow disappears or dies or whatever, and she takes on his alias as 007 in a part of, or half or however long it takes. Who knows?
Half.
I'm just saying. There's something happens in the story where it has to happen that way. So
you know what I hope?
Yes and no.
I don't think it has to happen that way though.
Well, yeah,
because 007's my boy.
No, it doesn't have to happen anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like she's coming in and writing it that way. That's what I'm saying. Like,
is she writing it that way? It sounds like she's.
From what I've heard, because the second they brought her on, that's when they announced that.
Okay, so she wasn't writing it first,
no.
and then she came on.
They brought her on for rewrites or
okay.
something.
Okay,
and she rewrote 007 out.
Huh? I didn't know that. I didn't know she was the one.
Tessa Thompson. She should have been the new 007.
Wasn't she in it? No, wait. What was she? Anyways, doesn't matter.
I make 008, and it could be the
about a sister.
The biggest dick transgender woman you want in your whole fucking life, and she can do whatever the fuck she wants.
Yeah, no,
but 007 is James Bond, and I just want that. I will watch both of them, but don't take one of them from me so you can put yours in there because you need that.
Yeah.
You know, there can be multiple things. You don't need to take one away and be like, you guys are fucking pigs and stupid. That's been there for years. It's not that big of a deal. Just keep that, and then you can do your own thing. I don't care. Like, and I'll watch both of them. If you make a 008 and it's a strong ass woman fucking shit up, I'll watch that one too.
Yeah.
Make it good, make it legit. I'll watch it too. That's my problem.
Yeah, I get it.
It's just like they gotta well, you can't have your thing, you can't have your toys, well, we can have ours.
Yeah.
It's fucking stupid.
It is dumb. It's dumb because it's been happening this whole time, the whole time we've been on this planet, and now it's like, okay. Like, I think, again, I mean, not to bash the internet, because that's literally what we're doing this on right now, but the internet really fucked things up when we got good with it. Like,
it gives dumbass people like us an opinion.
It gives everybody a voice, which us included. Yeah, we're fucking stupid and we'll tell you that. But like,
disagree if you want, I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't care if you disagree. I disagree with the person that did that or the other. And you disagree with me, I don't give a fuck. Yeah, disagree. Exactly. But I can have my voice, and my voice is right. Alright, hold on.
So,
I want to hop into the Joker.
Joker, let's do it. Go.
I'm not going to
see the Joker because fuck you guys.
Yeah, that movie looks like trash.
Going opening day, right? We're gonna get shot, right? Like that's what we're.
No, we're bringing the gun.
We're shooting.
Oh, we're shooting
them.
Shit. I don't know if that's. We're not taking guns to a movie theater.
No,
so.
just knives.
Just knives. Knives and smiles.
I'm not going to movies with them, so.
He'll be there.
We're gonna go to the movie that you're at.
We're gonna stab you.
We're gonna shoot you. You're gonna find me.
They're that bitches.
The one guy in the theater. Everybody else safe. I don't know.
You're like in the middle. We're like right tripping over people.
Spilling your popcorn to reveal a knife underneath.
What are you doing?
I'm stabbing you, Brian.
Ow!
Stop! Don't.
We'll treat it like Scarface in the beginning of the movie. When
we're not shooting up a theater.
Or you'll just take the knife.
Fucking.
Or you'll just take the knife and cut your arm.
Cut your arm like
and your face.
Something like that, yeah.
And then your vagina. No?
What's sad about that joke we just made is like really, if we were popular, people would fucking shut their shit down and be like, "Where do you live?"
That's why I'm not going to bring up the people that wrote the letters.
You're all fucking crazy. You're out of your minds. It's a fucking movie. I never once thought this was a movie that had anything to do with shooting people.
The last time there was Joker on screen, other than Jared Leto, people got killed.
No one cared about Jared Leto. I think I'm not going to shoot anybody.
Nobody did, yeah.
Well, what bothers me is they're making this controversial. They're making this happen? It's gotten to the point where they're banning people dressing like clowns. All sorts of nonsense. Like, you guys need to grow the fuck up. You guys are doing this on purpose. The people that wrote the letters, I'm not going to say who.
Who?
I don't know. I just don't want to piss people off. Fuck it. The Aurora people.
They're the ones who wrote all the letters?
Has nothing to fucking do with them.
To Warner Brothers, right?
Yeah, like, well, this could cause massive
And they said this is what they said in their letter. They don't want the movie not to be shown. They just want gun tolerance or whatever, they want gun rights to be shown. They want Warner Brothers to be like, hey, guns
are bad.
Yeah, like,
okay,
so we're psychotic clowns.
Yeah.
But here's the thing about it. It just came out. No one got shot up. Clowns. You watch The Dark Knight. Does Joker kill anybody?
The thing that happened in Aurora is such complete, like, thing that doesn't happen, though.
No, it doesn't.
For them, like, this is what happens, though. It's like, this is mental illness, buds. Mm-hmm. Like, it has nothing to do with movies. It doesn't have anything to do with the Joker. Like, you're fucking have mental illnesses if you're watching these movies and like, well, the Joker kills people, so I'm going to kill people.
Because, I mean,
it has nothing to do with the actual
thing.
Joker. It has to do with the mental problems going on. Let's fucking figure out our gun issue. Oh, fuck, let's not do this. I don't want to do this.
I'm going home.
Yeah.
They just keep painting the picture of gun violence.
Yeah.
You don't need guns to kill people, man. Have you seen a single gun in the Joker trailer?
Nope.
Not a single fucking one.
I haven't seen a single weapon.
And everyone is just like, someone's gonna
violence.
die.
Is promoting people to do violent things.
Hey, listen. Every time I'm sitting down in a movie theater, I'm always like, "Where's the exit?" Because I always have that thought. Like, I'm always like, for real. It's stupid,
for real.
But
You guys mean for real?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never.
If it's a full theater, you bet
never
your
thought
ass.
that.
Oh, I've always. Every time I'm in the theater, I'm like, it could happen. Some guy could just randomly come in and start shooting. It's like, what do? You either could lay down on the ground or try to run for the exit.
See, that's nothing to do with like people thinking that's going to happen. Though,
I guess that's all I'm saying is like I have the fear of it.
Yeah, that fear in any sold out room.
And I'm sure most
apparently.
people probably have that same thing, and I can see where fear would kind of motivate you to speak out or whatever. But at the same time, it's just
that's what's creating this.
Exactly, and that's what I'm saying.
We shouldn't have this fear. The publicity behind this has just become outrageous. Absurd.
Oh yeah, they're making it negative.
It's absurd. It's like what?
But I have a question.
What are you talking about?
Have you ever been in a movie and someone made you uncomfortable?
No.
It took you out.
Actually,
no?
one time. Was it? Were you in the? It was the first Transformers. Were you there? We went and saw the first Transformers, and some guy. I think it was Transformers. Some girl got up,
I think I've heard this
smacked the guy in front of us, like 2 or 3 seats in front of him, and walked out, and everybody was like, oh. Like, everybody was like snickering, like, oh.
What'd you do?
Yeah. And he was just sitting there like...
I got 2.
Oh, it was hilarious.
I got 2.
That was the only thing, though.
My friend and I snuck into Freddy vs. Jason.
Awesome.
On a weekday. Wasn't a lot of people in there. And there was a girl and a guy that sat in front of us. She fucked him in front of us. It was really weird. It was really weird. We bought tickets for... Yeah, I've told you that one. We bought tickets for another theater because we were 12, 13. When did that come out?
Right.
And so we bought tickets for another theater movie, and then like once it started, we ran to Freddy vs. Jason, and we were just
like a full blown straddle. How'd they do it?
We were just sitting there, and all of a sudden she just like back and forth, and she turned. She just got up on top of him, facing us.
Wow.
Looking us dead in the eye, and she just like sat there and just like she moved a little bit, and we're just like. Watching Freddy vs. Jason, which was just not a very good movie either. And we're just like, and then she just got off. And we're like,
okay.
Well, I'm going home.
You liked it? Yeah, you liked it.
Yeah, I was wet.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then the other one, we went and saw Darkness Falls. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
With the Tooth Fairy?
Oh, yeah.
It was sold out. These were like the glory days.
Yeah.
Friday night when those stupid movies came out. Stadium cinemas. And we're in there, and it got aggressive in there. Everyone kept talking, and everyone just like the movie started, and people were still talking, and like everyone's like, this guy goes, hey, you guys shut up. And then this guy like and his girlfriend, they were like acting like they were like teenagers, and they were like probably in their 20s. This guy turns like, hey, how about you shut the fuck up, man? And the guy's like, how about you shut the fuck up? And like they were just like, no, you shut the fuck up, man. And like it was like me and my older brother, I would think I was like 10 in this one.
You're shit.
And we were just like right here, and those guys
between
screaming
you
right
guys?
here, and the other one's right there. And he starts jumping over the seat, and they were like about to fight. And people were like, no! Their girlfriends are pulling them and shit. I was like, yeah, it was really crazy.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, we're trying to watch Darkness Falls. It's really good.
That's really good.
Stop it. And then, no, when I was 10, I was like, shit, that was so scary.
Right? Oh yeah.
That shit was-
I remember the first time I saw
I
it.
don't even want to
Holy
lose
shit.
tooth again, man.
I don't remember what movie I was watching, but this was probably within the last decade for sure.
Okay.
Maybe 6 or 7 years ago.
Mine were 2 decades ago, because I'm an old fucking bitch.
Not really. You're a little older than me. I'm not an old bitch.
And I am.
I'm
I've
feeling-
crossed the line.
I feel like I'm
You'll get
an
there.
old bitch, though.
How old are you? You still haven't told us.
I'll be 20. I'm not going to tell you then.
Yeah, you have. You told us.
No, he didn't. He said he was
23, dude.
19. See, he said he was 19.
2319, man.
2319.
The White Sox.
Monsters Inc. Tell your story.
My fucking. I'm 20. I'll be 29 in February.
Oh, you old fuck.
God.
Crusty bastard. Crusty.
I do it all dry, man. Love it.
I hit asses dry.
Drier the better. Like we were saying in the
Rug
movie,
burn.
Indian burns in the asshole.
And on the
about
dick,
that.
too.
The dick's fine. But anyway. I don't remember what movie I watched, but there was a fucking guy in a trench coat. It wasn't a full
Shooting
theater. I thought so.
What?
I don't remember what we were watching. Me and whoever I was with, or maybe I was by myself. And I remember I'm always dead center, and this guy was, because you know I had like the walkway in Cinemarks,
He was dead center.
Oh shit.
and he was in that first row above the bottom section.
Okay.
And he kept sitting like fourth seated. He would get up and he left.
Was this
And
around the time that The Matrix came out, though?
No,
Because trench coats were fucking hot.
Oh, yeah.
they still are, man.
No, they're not.
They are. You don't want to just wear a duster and walk down
I
the
do.
street?
No, I do, but I can't. Because they're not in anymore.
No, we can't.
I do want to, though. I'll
Let's
give
wear
you that.
trench coats, the Joker.
God damn it! Get to your fucking story, Jesus.
All I'm getting at is he left once, and I noticed he had a trench coat. Not that makes him a killer, but he
I
looked
mean,
like the guy's
obviously, you
friend
want
from
me
The
to-
Matrix.
Have you ever seen The Matrix?
God damn it!
They
Just
killed
tell
a
your
lot of
fucking
Have
people.
you
story.
ever seen Columbine? That's how he looked.
Trench
Okay.
coats.
Okay.
And he left. I'm like, it took me out of the movie. I'm like, all right, kind of sweating. Like, this bitch planted a bomb. I was sitting there thinking these things. I'm like, should I leave? Should I go look under his seat?
Were you?
He came back.
Oh, okay.
And then
So
he
you had
left
to go to the
again.
bathroom. Oh, okay. Then you had to
But
go
the
to bathroom
second time he left, his hands were in his pockets, and he stopped kind of by the hallway. He looks at the screen,
Looks you right in the
and
dead
then
eyes.
just in my soul, it's like, you're dead, bitch. No, it just, he kind of had his hands in his trench coat pockets.
You're like, I got irritable bowel syndrome.
Sorry, dude, I got shit.
But I
He
just
looks at the,
fucking shoot you.
he looks at all of us, and then he fucking left again. And in that time, I'm like, okay,
You left.
I'm not having fun anymore. No, I watched the movie, but
That's not fair.
the
Do you know
bomb
the
didn't
movie?
go off, so I'm like, well, as long as it's not going off,
Now.
I'll finish my movie.
Right.
If I die, this is my purgatory. I'm just stuck in this fucking
He
thing.
honestly probably he was really self-conscious because guys kept staring at him in his
He's like,
fucking
I,
trench coat.
I
He's
shouldn't
like-
have worn my fucking good trench
I
coat.
feel like they hate it.
Every
I
time
feel
you
like
moved,
they hate
was
it.
leather? Was making that leather noise.
They're not watching the movie, they're watching me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my story. It made me really uncomfortable.
Never had an uncomfortable story or an uncomfortable situation like that, other than that one, which was kind of funny more than anything. But yeah.
Do you guys care that Jurassic Park brought all 3 people back?
I think it's cool.
I think it's awesome.
It's way cool.
You don't. What a shocker!
What a shocker.
Desperate.
Why are they desperate? That movie's making money.
How deep is the well, Talon?
Deep enough for them to fucking fly.
deep enough because we're going to take
Hold up, wait, what's his face came back in the third one, right? For a second.
For
but he was
fucking, they promoted the whole movie around him.
around
He's
it,
like,
yeah.
this
Oh,
is
Goldblum?
No.
this is
no.
Jurassic World. That was his fucking whole point. They promoted him as the main character in the movie.
Sorry, I'm not talking about Jeff
Goldblum?
Goldblum. I'm talking about in number 3.
Oh yeah, Sam Neill was in number 3. Yeah. He was the main character.
I guess they've hinted at these characters still being around.
Why would they be back though?
Because the fucking world's in.
Because the dinosaurs have taken over and we're not going to show any clips because
Okay.
you'll fucking flag us, you fucking
Train.
pieces of shit.
I think
Chinese guy.
Laura Dern needs a paycheck.
Laura Dern is hot right now.
Laura Dern did really
She's doing
good.
really good. She's
Really
been in a couple movies lately.
And she was just barely in.
She looks good in purple in Star Wars.
No, she
Big
was
Little
in.
Lies.
She was in Star Wars. She
Big
was in
Little
Big
Lies.
Little Lies. She's been. I think
she was in Big
she's
Little
been in
Lies.
like 2 or 3 or 4 even.
Like
independent
more independent
movies,
yeah.
but she's been like they've been like high buzz. They've been nominated for
Yeah.
Oscars and shit. She's doing good.
You guys remember having a
So she
crush
doesn't
on her?
need it. Sam Neill needs
Never?
it.
In the first movie, you
Yeah,
never
Sam
were
Neill
like.
does. Mm-hmm.
I.
But Sam Neill was really good
would
in-
fuck her. I mean, if I had to.
Sam
If you
Neill.
did.
If I didn't have to, I probably
Do it
would.
dry at least.
Sam Neill did a fantastic job in Wilder Things, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So
The Hunt for the Wilder People.
Wilder People.
Yeah, and then Jeff Goldblum was just in Thor Ragnarok, which was another movie made by the same guy, which is kind of
Yeah.
strange.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
Is he directing this movie? No, he's not. I think it's stupid. Jonah Hill is going to be the Riddler, maybe. Ooh.
Sam Neill's also in Bicentennial Man.
So did you hear about?
Ooh-ah.
Did you hear about how guy from Fantastic Beasts, main guy, wanted to
New.
be? He said he wanted to be Riddler. Before this was anything, he said he would really like if they approached him and he could play the
Freddie
the Riddler.
Highmore?
Did
Yeah,
they say?
that's his name.
Did they go? No, we're not going to do that.
Well, they haven't said anything. Well, obviously they're saying.
I don't
they're
think he
saying
should.
that,
I don't
but-
think he should do any of that. I
Hold up. So I thought he.
I think
would've
he's
been-
kind of a pretentious cunt.
Really?
Uh-huh. Yeah. For
Wait,
sure.
wait. Which one? Sorry.
Freddie Highmore. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think he could do a really good job with the Riddler.
With
personally.
Riddler, I can see it.
He's a decent actor. I think
He's
a
decent
pretentious
in
cunt.
the Fantastic movies. He was
Decent. Yeah.
awful in Jupiter Rising.
Ascending.
Or Ascending.
Yeah.
Awful.
So,
He's not.
but
very
besides that, Jonah Hill.
And then he played a disabled person and a girl. He's Mr. like.
imagine
Oh,
Jonah.
Chris, where's your tit?
Imagine Jonah Hill
I need it.
from Beach Bum as Riddler,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Imagine him
And that was the
from
thing I was like-
Wolf of Wall Street as Riddler. He's a fucking wired up little.
Yeah, he's a weirdo in that one too, for sure. Yeah, I guess.
Are we gonna get fat Jonah Hill as Riddler or the skinny Jonah Hill?
Right.
I think he was only skinny one time. I feel like that was
Isn't he
CGI.
skinny right now? I'm pretty sure he's skinny right now.
I don't know. Does anybody know?
I can know right now.
No,
I
don't
think-
know.
Oh, I'm not gonna.
I think they
It's a secret.
CGI'd him in
We'll never
22
know.
Jump Street. 21 Jump Street.
Oh, and then that Mute.
'Cause that's
was
the
it called
only-
Mute? Mute.
I didn't watch
What was that thing on Netflix?
Netflix.
He was skinny in that too.
I never watched it.
I'm just curious. I honestly, I'm thrilled with this idea. I
Yeah.
think he's a great actor.
I love Jonah Hill.
I can see. I could accept it as fat Jonah Hill or skinny Jonah Hill. I think he could be a wired
if they
little
were, like-
fucking weirdo.
What if they're trying to hide kind of that he is the Joker, right? Like they're gonna throw out all these other like Penguin, blah blah blah, whatever. And
He
then
could
in
be
the
the
movie,
Penguin. I
in
think
the
he should be
movie,
the
he's
Penguin.
like kind of hinting at one character, and all of a sudden, bam, he's another character.
Right.
Like you know what I mean?
I can see. I said this I think a long time ago, not on the show, just in life, that he could be a good Penguin.
Penguin, yeah.
I could see them hinting that he's going to be the Riddler, and he is the Penguin actually,
Right.
which would be cool.
Yeah.
Be very into that.
They also announced, I don't know if it's today or yesterday, that there's a possibility of John Krasinski being in Disney's Fantastic Four.
Yes, I saw that. Mr. Fantastic. He was going to be
Didn't know
Captain
about that.
America. Did you know that? that's
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I heard about that.
Uh-huh.
I didn't know about him being in Fantastic
It was
Four.
like today or last night. I don't remember when I read it.
They've talked about that a while ago. I saw that
Oh,
a
they
little
did?
bit ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw it recently.
They also
Uh,
just on that they wrapped filming. I think for
Oh yeah, the set photo for Quiet Place.
Quiet Place 2. Yeah.
Yeah, Quiet Place 2. What
I think it comes
the
in.
fuck else? I saw so much stuff this week. I'm so embarrassed. I didn't write it down.
You should be embarrassed.
Oh, you embarrassed, bitch.
you're very embarrassed.
Thanks for coming to the Fellowship Show. We'll see you next week, you
The
fucking
flag is-
pieces
Oh, bye.
of shit.